Productions is in the building. That's why we were just talking to Keena Marie and also Drayvon James, and we have your the stronger part, the other half of that creation. And once again, it's let me bring it back to
Tony Jemison, that's my husband.
Okay.
He's the host of Armchair View.
Okay, the Armchair View. Okay, all right. So welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Okay, I appreciate you for being here. Now, of course, we were talking a little bit about the show. In regards, I was telling you, the missus, that every man believes that they know everything about sports.
True.
So I love the concept of the sports show that y'all are trying to do along with that. Also, you tell me a little bit more from your standpoint, though.
Okay. Well, my friends and I, we always talk about sports.
Right.
And I have two friends that I grew up with in Mount Vernon, New York, and we always emailing each other. And we've been talking a long time about trying to do a program. Right. But because one lives in D.C. and the other lives in New York, it couldn't work. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, we're going to do it anyway. So I have a friend of mine that I live in the neighborhood with, and I asked him to come on board. And we're still looking for two other individuals because we like to have a four-man team. Right. But what I was looking at is when I look at sports programs, you know, if you watch sports type programs, they're generally hosted by professional athletes, coaches, or sports journalists. Right. And they're all beholden to somebody. Right. So they can't really say what they want to say, and a lot of times it's politically correct what they have to say. Right. For example, if you're talking about the Ravens and Joe Flacco's messing up, but you're Tony Siragusa, well, you kind of can't criticize.
Right, exactly.
So our program is guys who are not beholden to anybody. Right. We can talk what we want to talk like we do when we're in the barbershop.
Yeah, boom!
Around. Exactly.
Sorry, I knew he shouldn't have signed that.
Shouldn't have got all that money.
Right, exactly. Okay.
So that was the concept, and we call it the armchair view because you know every man's an armchair quarterback. He know everything. Right, exactly. And also, I wanted guys that play sports because I ran track and cross country in college and the military. So play sports, but not necessarily a professional. So you know a little bit about the game, about sports, and so we could just talk and just rap about
sports. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any more basic than that. Right. Yeah, because you and as I was stating, like you got that in the barbershop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Right.
Yes.
Pretty much. I mean, that's the only conversation, especially with football season upon us now.
Exactly.
Oh man.
And you can capture a major audience with that, like. Who wouldn't want to listen to a sports program and by an everyday Joe?
That's right.
You know,
that's it. Everyday Joe. That's it.
Because you're gonna have your people that enjoy the show. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. They should have put me on there. That's what I was going there. That's what I want. It would be a lot different. He don't know what he's talking about.
That's right.
That man ain't win that Super Bowl in '65.
See how y'all record?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So that was definitely creativity, genius, and the thing about it is nothing overwhelming. Like
no.
Right. I mean, like you said. Now would it be? Because I could see almost a reality show. Like everything it seems like it's going towards a reality aspect of things.
Okay.
But I could see that as well, like catching that type of audience also.
Right. Yeah, I could see that too because we're not. As I said, we're not professionals and we're not actors. It's just four guys just talking. There's no sports.
There's no sports.
I can see that.
Right. It's not scripted.
It's not scripted at all. Not scripted at all.
He's got four know-it-alls going at it. Four know-it-alls going at it.
Exactly.
And it's going to be two of them that's really go at it. They go forward to each episode.
Right.
Tell him, he got me last week. I got him this week. I got him.
So you know what, Mr. Tony, we're going to put Scrap on the spot right now because he definitely was interested in the sports show. So we could do his audition and ask him about three sports questions. Ask him live on air. See what he knows.
Hey, the Ravens all day. That's all I need to know. That's all they need to know. The champs are here.
Are you from here?
Yeah.
So let's see what you. I'm from New York. So let's see what you know.
That's all right. I'm put on the spot on my own show.
Okay. Here's my question. You know, Allen Iverson is going to announce officially his retirement. Right. I don't know why, because he's been out of the game
for quite some time.
So here's my question. Does he belong in the Hall of Fame?
No titles. But he did get a couple scoring titles.
4.
I believe. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you what now. I'm going to tell you what's going to come back to haunt.
Okay.
Practice?
We talking about practice, right?
I'm a billionaire. We sit here talking about practice, Jim.
Right.
So I think that harms him. He doesn't get it.
Okay, but should it harm him? I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because you got a lot of guys in the Hall of Fame. We went by character. There was nobody in the Hall of Fame.
Now you're absolutely right.
Right.
Okay, so you're basing it upon his off the field issues should not harm.
Exactly. I'm talking about his playing.
So in that case, do you put Terrell Owens in the Hall?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Did he get a title? No.
He took
no title.
Remember the Eagles?
Yeah, the Eagles got him the closest that they possibly could. So I'm gonna say yeah to T.O. and no to AI.
No?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay,
no titles.
But okay, he got 4-time scoring champion. Right. Okay. He averaged 26 a game, 7 assists, like 3 rebounds for his career. Right. He only 6 feet. 150 soaking wet. Played over 36,000 minutes. See, I know my stats, right? See,
Okay. I hear you breaking it down. You said right. Sports almanac during the building.
I told y'all how y'all do, right? You got all these stats way back in the day.
Right.
Birthday come around, goddamn.
Right. I'm trying to pinpoint a stat that he can't know.
But so your thing is though, no titles.
No titles.
Okay.
4 scoring titles, 4 DWIs. On top of that, guy, go along with it.
And 1 bankruptcy.
And one bankruptcy. Two chins thrown at the bowling alley. Right. I'm saying that's what they're gonna really look at.
No, you're right.
They're gonna really look at
a crossover that was killer.
Yeah, phenomenal. He got Mike Jordan with it.
He got him. Yeah. I understand.
I go back on that. I put him in there. I put him in there. But reality,
he might not get in.
He's
not. Like Barry Bonds is never getting in.
Right.
You think Alex Rodriguez is gonna get in?
No. He tanked.
He's done.
Yeah, he tanked. He popping steroids at the plate.
At the plate.
Right. Well up. It's on. And he hit a home run and he get glorified on.
Right.
So perfect show. I can see. I see that. Yeah, that's a perfect idea.
Right,
and you know your stats. I didn't know he knew it like that.
Okay.
Like, damn, man, he hit me with some.
He be the one to send you home to the books the next week. The whole week you home. Next week I got him
for the next show.
Right.
I'm like,
I
did that.
But you know what? I know it because probably like you brothers, I love sports.
Right.
Love it.
That makes man. Yeah. Don't come in the room while we look. Just get the hoagies and leave us alone.
That's right.
It's
for
a
real.
really good experience. And like I said, I'm not necessarily on sports. I enjoy the big stuff, the playoff seasons. But I get, excited and jazzed just watching guys banter back and get so passionate, about something like that.
So would that counteract for y'all, like as far as the stories? Just don't disturb y'all when y'all looking at y'all stories or something?
I would say more like Lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that kind of privilege. I can be disturbed at any moment in the middle of sleep.
Right.
Was you sleep?
Right. So I'm like, now, do you allow her in the room when it's football time?
I don't care. You know what? When I was younger,
like
I was really obsessed with sports. As I've gotten older,
when
you get older, you realize it's just a game.
Right, exactly.
So I don't mind.
Right, okay.
But don't talk too much.
Right. Like, come on now.
Right.
It's first and 20, so no.
Right.
I have been trained well. Usually I'm not even in there. I'm like, are you screaming at the TV?
Right, exactly.
I cannot hear you.
Like you can, like one of the announcers going to be like, hold up, what you say? Like I tend to see myself like that as well. Like when you get a bad play, especially with a Flacco,
right?
I cusses them out. I straight get to him, and then he'll come back and do something good. I'm like, okay, now we're talking. Now that's what I'm talking about.
And see, that's what you don't get with women when we watch Lifetime. We don't sit there talking to them.
Girl,
get up. Girl, start running. Girl, we don't do that.
Right. Now, now, a thing I wanted to know about: are you going to deal mainly with like the main sports, or are you going to cover everything like boxing?
I am.
Everything?
We're going to do that, and also what I like to do is track and field.
Okay.
Is my thing.
Right. Exactly.
I ran cross country and distance running, so I want to throw that in. I know the average person really does not follow that because it doesn't get unless you're talking about Usain Bolt.
Right.
I'm just about to say that.
But I want to talk about distance running and that sort of stuff. So I want to bring it in. It won't be the focal point because there aren't a lot of juicy stories with that. But I do want to bring it and talk about sports that generally not talked about. We'll talk about a little lacrosse, that sort of stuff. But the main stuff will be football, basketball, baseball. Tiger Woods if he gets in trouble.
Yeah, of course. That's the only time that's really looking. My thing is, and I have a great idea if now, as you say with track and field. Like if you had a Hussein Bolt racing a cheetah or something like that, you know what? That could get more interesting for like a cheetah and Hussein one-on-one.
Right. Now we got top story.
Exactly. I mean, you got something. Or you could put a piece of crack at the end of the track and put Lamar Odom down there. And that'd be a close one.
You think that's for real?
Isn't that Khloe Kardashian husband?
Yeah. They say he locked himself in the hotel room because, of course, her putting him out.
He smokes crack?
That's what they say.
Yeah, well, that's what his room is. And she won't let him back in until he get off the crack. Yeah.
She don't want him stealing out the house. You know how that habit get you.
Right. I just had my diamond neck.
Well, he must have been on something. He only averaged like 3 points a game last year for the Clippers. He looked bad.
Well, it's actually rumored that he's gone. The Clippers won't resign.
They won't resign.
That's it. No.
He kept trying to smoke the rock.
No, Lamar hit the layup. No, I got this. It's a basketball, Lamar. Time out. Get his ass off the game.
My goodness.
But I don't know what it is that with these Kardashians. Like, these basketball players are catching the blue.
Chris Humphries?
Yeah, Chris. Hey, Chris begged for a divorce. No, please, babe, take me back. No, didn't you see she did this for publicity?
Right.
Now Reggie Bush went on about his business.
He did.
Look, I ain't
got no time.
I'm gonna just grab somebody look just like you.
Right.
And I'm
get her pregnant.
Right. Yeah. Reggie ain't played with this one. No, you won't get another video on me.
Right.
With my man. Oh, no. So, so definitely I can see other aspects, but like I said, that would probably help track and field.
Yeah, it would.
Because it should get more notoriety.
But it doesn't.
Deserved.
Yeah, it doesn't. You have to really like running.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, the only time I look at it when Olympics. You might catch me trying to carry. Yeah, and then I even get mad at, man, how you like, yo, from Africa, win that thing. Again.
That's true.
Like Kenya and all them, they don't play.
And Ethiopia.
Yeah,
they win everything.
But I mean, how could they win everything? Like, don't they got
running from the
malnutrition and all that over there?
But when you running from the Tigers on a daily, y'all share the same area. Ain't no gate.
Right, because the Lion King was not the truth.
Right.
You can believe the Lion King if you want. I don't believe some, but none of them.
They ain't friendly.
Well, you know, the thing with the Kenyans and the Ethiopians is that in their countries, a lot of them are so poor that they see running as a viable opportunity. Okay. So I think one of the reasons why they're so much better is because this is serious business.
Right, exactly.
Here in America, people are privileged, and then you have a lot of other sports that you can play.
Right.
And so there, it's a desire to make a living. But it's not just for themselves. They send that money back to their people.
Right.
So that's why they're so serious about it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they run at higher altitudes.
And they run at
altitude.
altitude.
When they get here, it's easier.
When they come down to sea level.
Yeah, because Dikembe Mutombo, he's like almost like he's like the president of his country.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dikembe.
You seen them commercials?
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah. Hey, look, check this out. If you come in my house and block something for me going in the refrigerator, no. Look, get the hell out of my kitchen. He do everything. He had to market. No. I love those commercials.
Yeah.
What do you? Hey!
The camel. Yeah, I love that one.
That has to be like the best commercial out there. Look, this is the Rap the Scrap show. Like I said, man, the most unique show ever. We'll be right back. Y'all can wrap it up and, like I said, let everybody know more about the show.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Rap the Scrap.